Throwing a multi-day party at Madison Square Garden over the 4th of July weekend is a logistical nightmare. The physical footprint required to host it effectively takes over several city blocks. When the people getting married are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, that 1,000-person July wedding commands the attention of the entire world. This stylized municipal ledger illustrates how a celebrity event of this scale impacts a municipal balance sheet. When you track the logistics, the event lands on the books as a massive, immediate liability. At a certain threshold, a private celebration stops being a party. The required street closures, crowd control, and emergency staging turn the event into a high-risk public infrastructure challenge. The exact scale of that challenge surfaced in a leaked internal NYPD planning memo, which detailed the extensive security measures required to lock down the arena for 3 days. The document revealed that 130 police officers were scheduled to patrol the event every single day. That diverted manpower sparked an immediate political backlash, led by viral complaints from Republican Congressmember Nicole Malliotakis. Her argument focused on the financial burden, that taxpayers should not fund the protection of billionaires, particularly while police are already working holiday overtime for the city's own festivities. This specific outrage validates a recurring public fear that the ultra-wealthy can freely utilize civic resources for private gain while residents absorb the overhead. The narrative of taxpayer exploitation was challenged during a Friday press conference, where Mayor Zohran Mamdani addressed the mounting public concern. The mayor revealed Swift already reimbursed New York City more than $160,000 to cover public resources spent on the wedding. This was a prepaid event permit. The transaction was finalized, and funds were lodged days before the July 2nd through 4th window even opened. Mamdani confirmed that both the permit and the anticipated police response costs were calculated and billed in advance of the celebration. Despite the public outcry, the municipal bureaucracy functioned as designed, ensuring that private funds were secured to protect the city's general budget. This system is cost recovery permitting, the financial mechanism cities use to manage massive private events without depleting their internal funds. The process is purely mechanical. When a private event request comes in, the city calculates the anticipated resource drain and issues an advance invoice for those specific costs. This system addresses the disconnect between public perception and municipal reality. While bystanders see city security on the street, the records show a fully invoiced private service. This permitting structure is a necessity for modern cities. It allows a municipality to host major cultural events while keeping the associated costs off the public's tax bill. New York City faced a uniquely crowded summer in 2026, where the baseline logistics were already functioning at full capacity. Multiple mega events were hitting at once. The World Cup was in town, and the city was simultaneously managing crowds celebrating the Knicks' first championship in half a century. On top of that, the July 4th holiday festivities overlapped exactly with the high-security window for the wedding at the Garden. Dropping a massive celebrity wedding into this convergence forced the city to deploy security across several high-traffic zones simultaneously. In this context, the $160,000 permit was a vital financial tool. It allowed the city to specifically fund the overtime required for this event, without cannibalizing the resources needed for the World Cup or the holiday crowds. The reality of modern celebrity is that when a private event reaches this scale, it must be managed like a public infrastructure project. The reaction to this wedding demonstrates a growing public demand for transparency regarding the true cost of fame and who exactly is paying for it. Ultimately, the event proved that a city can effectively demand the ultra-wealthy cover their own footprint, protecting the public's money while the world is watching.